Everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing from Arms of America. Now, if you guys remember, there was a while back that I want to say it was, I don't even remember when it was now, but I think it was before Black Friday or around about that time. They had a special on the Romanian Model 63 AK parts kits. These were battlefield pickup condition. Headspaced on a new U.S. nitrided barrel. It says that they were matching numbers. Let's see. It came with a free Romanian military bayonet, cleaning kit, and oiler. Free. Actually, I added on a rivet set as well as a retainer plate. I think that's all I added to it. Didn't ask for any additional cleaning or any of that stuff. And I think I got it for a little over $500. In my opinion, it makes the build go so much simpler and easier, and it's just one less thing to do when you're going to build one of these out. So, as you saw with my M70 or M72B1 kit, they put my sling swivel on the wrong side. Video up here if you guys want to look at it. Thank you to a couple of my subscribers and commenters that pointed that out to me, because I honestly didn't catch it. But Arms of America was cool about it. They sent me a return shipping label. I sent it back to them, and we'll see how it looks when I get it back. I'll let you guys know how that process goes, but seems to be pretty decent customer service. But without further ado, let's take a look at this Romanian Model 63 kit and see what you can expect in terms of getting a service like this from Arms of America. Of course, here in 2025, they have announced that they will be doing full builds now. I don't really know how those will be, but just wanted to let you guys know that. I'm going to flip this on its side because I am getting my packing slip out of here. I just don't feel like showing all my personal information. So, like I was saying, it does come with a cleaning kit. Basically a whole, it's a Romanian bayonet, cleaning kit, oiler, all that stuff, just as little extra goodies. I want to say they limited that to 100 of these, so you had to be quick to get in on it. I want to say they lasted maybe a couple of days, but without further ado, let's check it out. Let's see what I got from them. I am quite curious because I really don't know what to expect. Looks like it's packaged very well. It's a pretty nice Bakelite grip. Not terrible. A whole lot of stuff wrapped up here. This is definitely going to be my stock. Let's see what this battlefield pickup stock looks like, which I expect battlefield pickup. I expect it to look rough, to be decently worn, finish missing, and that is exactly what it is. There's no trench art on it. I didn't opt for trench art or anything like that. But, it just looks like a decent battlefield pickup Romanian AKM trapdoor stock. Set that aside. Now this is going to be the lower dong or lower hand grip, whatever you guys want to call it. Many people have many different words for it. This one unfortunately has a large crack in it. Now ordinarily I would be quite concerned with this, but I think I'm actually probably going to re-glue this. Since this is laminate, it is cracked along a laminate layer. I guess I'm not terribly upset about that, because this is going to be a battlefield pickup style rifle, so I'm a little disappointed in it, but we'll make it work. Let's see. This must be my bayonet. I'm expecting a battlefield pickup bayonet, by the way. I'm not expecting something beautiful. And that's exactly what I got. You can tell the bakelite is kind of dry, and it's been well loved, or maybe well not loved, but it's still functional. It is missing the insulator. Of course, it does not have the frog, but those can still be had, so it's not the end of the world. Once again, Battlefield pickup, guys. Let's see, let's check out, I think this is my bolt carrier. Bolt carrier, recoil spring and top cover. Okay, so this is a 1740. There's one. 1740. I don't know how well you guys can see that. It is well worn, kind of shiny, but definitely the Battlefield pickup look. 1740 on my carrier. Matter of fact, it doesn't look like this has been used a whole lot. Just a lot of, well, maybe it has. I'm not real sure. But there is 1740 on the bolt. It's been used for sure, but I mean, it really doesn't look terrible. A little bit of peening going on back here. So yeah, it's been used, but doesn't mean it can't still be used. A lot of people are like, oh, it's wore out. Well, probably just broke in, really. Let's see. Let's look at these small parts before we get off into the barrel assembly. There's my retaining plate that I added on. Stainless steel. It looks like they, of course, bagged this up. 1740. It looks like this was made in 1972. It's kind of cool. Kind of reminiscent of some of the kits that I would get from either Centerfire Systems or Royal Tiger back in the day. Of course, there is the oil bottle. It smells of old inner tube rubber is what it smells like. Let's get the rest of these pieces out of here. It looks like the bag's torn open. I hope I'm not lost anything. There's the rivet set that I added onto it. Probably have to blur that out now because of the website. Did include the cleaning kit. All the pieces are in here. Nothing fancy, nothing special. Just your typical cleaning kit. And watch me now not be able to get it back in there. $17.40 on the safety selector. I don't believe they ever serialized their trigger guards. However, for whatever reason, this one is marked PO. But it looks fine. It's perfectly usable. That's good stuff. Wow, that's a really stout spring. Alright, rear trunnion. Not serialized. Nothing wrong with it. They've actually pressed out the rivets there. Something I didn't have to do. That's a plus. Get the rest of these parts. I want to say the hammer is probably serialized as well, if I remember correctly. Okay, so that is a different number. It is a 977. I don't know how you guys can see that. Probably not. So that's kind of odd. You know, I mean, I'm not going to be using that anyway. I'm going to change it out, but it's interesting. There's my screws for the buttstock. Nothing wrong with them. They look good. Stop plate looks fine. Thread protector looks fine. You know, all these other small pieces and parts, I don't see anything wrong with them. Of course, I didn't really show you much about the grip. This is one of the little bit more well textured ones, I guess you could say, in terms of the bakelite. Perfectly functional, definitely fits along the Battlefield pickup style, so that'll work just fine. And I don't know what possessed me to get one of these. I guess I just kind of wanted one. I know you guys probably think I'm crazy, but that's perfectly fine. Okay, all those small pieces are back in there now. What you probably really want to know, what does that barrel look like? Or that barrel assembly? Now, that's the only regret, is the fact that nitride barrels are definitely going to stand out on a BFPU kit. But in all actuality, well, I thought it was going to stand out. It doesn't really look that bad. There's some cracks in my upper handguard, but once again, battlefield pickup, I expect things like that. Hey, look at that. My sling swivel's on the right side. Or sling loop. Okay, I'm going to stand up so I can show you guys this a little bit closer detail. Of course, this is a 1972, 1740, and this should be electro-penciled. There it is, ED 1740. Wow. Couldn't we have had any letter prefixes besides ED? Oh well, it is what it is. Oh boy. Definitely going to get roasted for that one in the comments. But it looks pretty decent. You know, once again, there's definitely a few cracks in here, but I mean, it's battlefield pickup. That's the way I expect it to look. Cleaning rod is a little bit rusty, but that's okay. It'll clean up nice. But yeah, that's that nitride barrel that they have headspaced to that trunnion. Of course, the bullet guide is in there. I mean, it looks good. Certainly no complaints there. Looks like it's put together pretty decently. I mean, it doesn't look bad. So, oh yeah, that's the last part to check. ED, Echo Delta 1740. Man, I know I'm going to get made fun of for that. Oops. Locks right in. If it fits, it ships. So, there you have it, guys. This is my Romanian Model 63 headspaced, or parts kit headspaced to a nitrided barrel. This is one I'm definitely going to end up building out just because it's cool. Has a cool look to it. So in case you guys were wondering, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matching parts. Yeah, that's about typical. Other than the fact that my hammer doesn't match, but you know, it's not like I'm going to be using that anyway. Hopefully I can find me a cool Tapco G2 trigger throw in there. I think I might actually have one. So, anyway, this guy's, you know, is just an example of what you could probably expect from them. I don't know if they're going to get any more of these back in. They might not. But I thought it was a pretty good deal for a headspaced parts kit. I know they've definitely been higher than that in recent memory. You know, plus the nice thing, you got your bayonet here still. So, happy about that. Looks like that's probably not the best job on that pin right there. But, it'll be okay. May have to work on that part just a little bit. I don't expect it to be perfect. I think it'll work just fine. So, anyway guys, just wanted to share this with you. That way you can know what to expect from Arms of America. Be sure and check them out if you guys are interested in cool things like this. I think it's a pretty decent deal. And just to have something that's got, you know, the battlefield pickup look, I think that's kind of neat. I like it. And hopefully I'll get around to putting this together. Of course, I do have to do something about my crack right there. So I know these things are not cheap. I think I can probably shoot that with some wood glue and clamp it, and it'll be just fine. Should be fine. But anyway, as always, guys, big thank you to my subscribers, and thank you guys for all your likes, your shares, your comments. If you guys got one of these from Arms of America, I know there was only 100 of them that came with the cleaning kit and bayonet and oiler and all that neat little stuff. Let me know how yours looked. I'm curious, especially to know if mine is better or could be worse. So, but anyway, I think it's a pretty decent deal for $5. I mean, yeah, saves me a lot of time in terms of putting this joker together. So, yeah, pretty neat. Did take a while to get it. Of course, they had a massive influx of orders when they offered these Headspaced kits, but you know, that's okay. I can wait. It's not like I'm in a hurry. But as always, guys, thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments. Be sure to hit that bell notification if you want to be notified of stuff like this. Once again, I've stated it before, I will try to do a much better job of keeping you guys informed of deals like this in the future. I know I've not been really good about that recently. Hopefully that'll change this year. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, you guys have a great day.